Okay. Okay, officially live streaming. Not expecting this to get a lot of views or anything, but still kind of nervous. Never streamed before, apart from testing this. Uh, well, I wish I could see if anyone was watching on my OBS setup. It doesn't actually say. Yep, we got someone in chat. Hi Taz, good to see you. Yes, I'm today playing Might and Magic for the first time, not counting the several times I booted the game up to make sure it was working okay. I have the so this is the MS-DOS version as distributed on GOG. I have printed out a copy of the manual, so I know how the spells work, mainly. That seems to be the main thing. I've got some grid paper for mapping, dot grid. Can't really see that, I guess, but it's not showing up great on the camera, it looks like. But it's a dot grid for mapping. And I've printed out the world map, so I can tell where I'm going. And with all that said and done, let's jump right into it. We've got a fun little intro tune. Some crunchy 80s graphics. And so I am going to be starting with the default party. You know me, I love creating characters. Y'all know I am a big fan of creating characters, but the default party here, A, is pretty decently balanced, and B, they start with just slightly more stuff. They have a non-zero amount of money, and they have, well, the archer starts with a ranged weapon, which is pretty cool. If you create a character, I have found out, I did test this, they just start with a club, no matter what. So, our cast of characters to begin with, and I'm gonna go through this even though, like, I'm sure anyone who's watching, chances are, most people who are watching a Might and Magic stream will have already played Might and Magic and at least be basically familiar with, but partly just to refresh my own memory on who all these are. I've got Crag the Hack, a neutral human knight, 17 might and 15 endurance and 15 accuracy. So this man is a frontline fighter. Sir Galland, slightly lower, oh, he's a good dwarf paladin, slightly lower might than Crag has, slightly higher endurance and definitely lower accuracy. As I understand it, knights are just like the straightforward fighter warrior types. Paladins are warrior, but with like a little bit of spell casting. They get cleric spells, but not as many cleric spells as the clerics. Xenon the Third is our evil half-orc archer. Very high might. Less accuracy than I would have expected for an archer. This is an interesting stat spread. Archers, according to the manual, I have read the manual cover to cover. According to the manual, the archer's prime statistics are intellect and accuracy. Now, Xenon's intellect and accuracy they're not terrible. but they're not great. And his best stat is might, by a pretty significant margin. So that's interesting. Swifty Sarg, our neutral gnome robber. Now, robbers seem to be, like, they can pick locks and stuff. They're also kind of like generalists. They don't have favored attributes. This man's got really high luck. So that fits with the whole kind of generalist role. We've got Serena, a good human cleric. Now, cleric's all about personality. She's got decent personality, 15 personality. Clerics, they are our support spellcasters, defensive spellcasters. That's the vibe I get. Where is that? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't... Okay, yes. Cleric spells are defensive and healing. And last but not least, we have Wizbane, good elf sorcerer, very high speed, and very high intellect. Sorcerer is the offensive combative spellcaster. Now, each member of this party has enough food for 18 days. We have, so Crag the Hack has 200 gold. So we got a bit of money. And starting with that, we are gonna set out from the, town number 1 is, actually, I think of it, yes, Sorpagal, which is on this, I don't know how well y'all are gonna be able to see that, but it's like right there. Ish. That little valley. Sorpagal is in there. So, yes, Crag, Galland, Xenon, Swifty Sark, Serena, and Wizbane all join the party. And let's leave the inn. The inn's quite a small little place. And yeah, it's a really nice map. It's really colorful. It's easy to read, even though I have got here, I have printed out a PDF of a scan of the map. You might, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but you might be able to see kind of like a white cross over the whole map. Yeah, that's crease lines from whoever owned the map that got scanned and digitized. I would like to get my hands on an actual copy of the original map. Although if I'm like looking on eBay or wherever for old video game maps, my first one is going to be the map of Vardenfell from the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. That's going to be higher priority, but yeah, but it's a really nice map. I do agree. Very vibrant, very colorful, very readable. Now, I have left the inn. Before I venture much further, first of all, I am going to have Wizbane cast... And to cast spells, I do have to look them up in the manual. Spell level 1, number 7. This is Location. So, I am in map sector C2. That's on this big full color map. So you got the numbers and then the letters. Not letter. Other way. The numbers and the letters. So, C2. I already knew that. It says Sorpagal on the map. It's clearly labeled. So here, as I interpret this, and I could be mistaken, but as I interpret this, surface y10, x10, y10, means that is where Sorpagal is in, world map sector C2. And, that does seem to be consistent comparing, what I see in this... Well, comparing where it is on the actual world map with where 1010 is on these little paper grids. That does seem to correspond with that. So I am going to mark down on gonna mark down on my paper map where the town is. I'm gonna draw a little house. That's gonna be... That's gonna be how I mark towns. And now I can set that map aside because I'm not on the surface. I am in the town. The town being Sorpagal. And Oathkeeper of Oblivion joins the chat. Hi, Arlen. Good to see you. Okay, so sector X8, not sector, grid square X8, 5Y. Eight across. And oh, there's a 0, so I gotta make sure I'm paying attention. 8, 5. Facing north. So we have open paths on either side to the left and the right, but walls either side up ahead, and I can see another wall up ahead like that there. So cartography. Yes, we are there. And I guess I should just look. Facing this way, a sign above the door reads B&B Blacksmiths. That gets marked on the map. I'm gonna do like a line that doesn't connect all the way to indicate doors. And I'm not sure if I want to label the blacksmith inside, like on the other side of the door, or on the outside, because it shows it here. I think as it shows it here, I'm going to mark the square that I'm looking at. Now, riveting gameplay, I know. As I get more used to mapping, I am going to probably be faster about it. So there's the inn. And there is a shop selling foods. And I'm also going to have, before we actually start exploring, I'm going to have Whizbane cast again. This time, Leatherskin, which is spell number 5. A Leatherskin toughens all characters' skin so that attacks from monsters bounce off rather than hitting. I take that to mean I take that to mean that the increases like armor class makes us harder to hit. I should have grabbed a token to place on the map so I could like kind of keep track of where we are. I'm gonna use this Lego gear that is on my desk for some reason. Alright. I don't think there's any spells Serena needs to cast to like pre-buff the party to head out. Oh, and the blacksmith there. We got 200 gold. Maybe we should see if there's anything we can buy. A man wearing a leather apron speaks. Distinguished travelers, you've come to the right place. Can I help you? Yeah. Because everyone's armed with just clubs or slings and has no armor. I'm guessing armor is gonna be gonna be more expensive than weapons, but oh yeah, there's basically nowhere in my house that you can go and not have at least one Lego piece within arm's reach. I've got some minifigures. I've got a Bionicle mask right here on my desk. This is the Kanohipakari, the Mask of Strength. But, where was it? Yes, armor, weapons. Okay, yeah, that's all reasonably priced. I'm guessing that a short sword is actually, like, better than a club. And this is Crag making this purchase. He's got all the money, so that's reasonable. Alright, Crag, let's buy a short sword. That's item number C. And now, okay, since that was quite reasonably priced, let's pass the gold over to Sir Galland, and Galland is giving tank vibes. So, okay, ring mail is quite pricey. I'm gonna look at what... Okay, so really of the weapons, Xenon's gonna want a crossbow or a better ranged weapon because this man's our archer. So he can have the gold and buy a... Yes, buy a crossbow. And now, Sir Galland, pass the gold back to Sir Galland. I think I shall buy a ring mail for Sir Galland. And that is all that we can afford. For now. Well, no, technically you could afford, like, some other little trinket, but that's... I'm gonna save that 30 gold that we have left. And, okay. Remove the club and equip the short sword. That's for Craig the Hack. Now Sir Galland can equip the ring mail. Xenon can remove his sling and equip his crossbow. That was it. Didn't get anything for Swifty, Serena, or Wiz. Gonna draw in... Oh, nope. I'm just gonna draw this into the map. That is just a 4 square room. And we're good for food. We've got 18 days of food. Gonna map this out as I go. Hallway goes 1 square forward, then that's another. And another. And then we've got... I can see ahead, so I can draw... map out... map out the future. That doesn't line up right on my map. Did I get that wrong? I mapped that wrong, I think. I should have used a pencil, not a pen. You know what? I'm not super worried about the cartography. I'll figure it out. I can print out more of these maps. I can... Okay, so this... So, no, this is gonna bug me, though. Okay, so I am here with... Okay, so coming out the inn was facing north, so this is facing east. And I have ahead of me, well, directly to my side is an open passage directly to my left. Then 1 square ahead, that is a solid wall without a torch. Then 1 square ahead, that is a solid wall with a torch. Oh. Dang it. Okay. I've drawn my entire map 1 square to the east. Well, whatever. I will transcribe it onto a... I will continue with it as is, and then off-stream, I will copy it onto a different page, but, like, aligned correctly this time. Okay, so that's open there. And... Oh, wait. Is that... Yeah, I'm just gonna wander around and hope for the best. This mapping is taking too long. So I did actually wander around the town a little bit while testing this. We've got here... Oop, I didn't mean to enter, I meant to just... But this is the training ground. So this is, I guess, where we level up, which we are not ready for. Over here, we've got a statue. I haven't actually read the statue dialogues. Well, I read one of them just to make sure that I had the timing right. On the stone statue of a gnome robber, a plaque reads, "One by water, one by land, one by air, and one by sand. The wheel of luck will favorably pay. The more of these menacing beasts you slay, although wishes may come true, all the beasts will become anew." I am not sure what that means. Here, a sign above the door reads "The Old Hog Tavern." I am going to read that as "the," because fun little bit of trivia. The spelling of the as ye is a holdover from early typeface developed in Europe, where they did not have the letter thorn, and in the fonts that they used, Y looked kind of like a thorn. Like if you squint, it was the closest they had. So they used a thorn. Sorry, you used a Y instead of thorn. Thorn being the archaic letter that represents what is now represented in English by TH. I think Icelandic is the only modern language that still uses thorn, but it used to be that like every Germanic language did, pretty much. Nowadays, most Germanic languages don't have that sound. English is pretty old-fashioned in that regard. Anyway, the Old Hog Tavern. So this is a different inn. Let's step up to the bar and yes, as Arlen points out in chat, yes, looked kind of like a P or a B, but with the O in the middle. Well, the round bit did set is sat on the same like level of the line. You know, when you're writing, it's like at the same height as the round bit of a B or a lowercase p. It's just the horizontal bar was taller and extended both up and down. So it's kind of like if you drew a P and a B on top of each other. It's a fun letter. We should bring it back. I don't know why we got rid of it. It's a good letter. Okay, Craig the Hack is our current speaker here. So I want to listen for rumors. I don't know if the personality of the character we have listening for rumors or anything like that makes a difference here. But let's listen. Some caves have more than one exit. Yeah, that seems not like a very great rumor. Actually, I'm not gonna note that down. I've got a little notebook to note stuff down. Gonna have Serena, who has my highest highest personality character. Listen for rumors. No rumors today. Is it one rumor per day? Is that how it works? I think that's how it works. One rumor per day. That seems reasonable. That's a dead end. Oh! First combat encounter. Vampire bats. 5 of them. Now, I doubt that we could bribe vampire bats. I think we're just gonna want to fight them. Whizbane goes first, because this man is fast. 17 speed. Now, Wiz only has 3 of his 5 spell points, because we used 2 of his spell points to start with, right for getting the location, and for casting that leather skin, which is still active. It lasts the entire day. So, a little short on spell slots, but still gonna cast, what was it? Spell number 4, which is Flame Arrow, sends a burning shaft into a monster, inflicting 1 to 6 points of fire damage unless the monster is immune to fire. So that is spell number 4. And I'm gonna target on... yeah, bat number E, why not? Or bat position E. Oh, okay. Those combat messages went a little too quick for my liking, so I'm going to set the message delay up to the maximum. Now I got Xenon. Okay, we've got two characters in hand-to-hand combat. The characters listed with the plus up at the top. Well, there's this kind of grid of the 6 numbers. That's our 6 party members. And then there's the list of monsters. The ones that have a plus are in hand-to-hand combat. So usually, hand-to-hand combat means you can't use ranged weapons. Xenon wouldn't have that problem because he is an archer. That's one of their special things. They can use ranged weapons in hand-to-hand. Luckily, Xenon is actually not in hand-to-hand, so he can just shoot. Let's finish off that wounded one. Or not, I guess. Xenon misses. Swifty can take a shot at it, though. He also misses. Crag the Hack. So the distinction between attack and fight is attack always targets the monster in position A. Fight lets you choose any monster that you are engaged in hand-to-hand combat with. These are all the same monsters. They're literally interchangeable. So I'm just going to attack, or Crag is going to attack for 10 points of damage and downs it. Now, we missed enough attacks that time, that round so far, that I am going to have Serena cast Bless. Increases the accuracy with which all characters fight for the duration of combat. And that is spell level 1, cleric spell level 1, number 2. So Galland can fight and takes out another vampire bat. Wiz only has 2 spell points, and these vampire bats aren't actually that scary, so I am going to tell him to block, just skip his turn and increase his defense for the round. Not really anything he can do without using his spell points, and it's not worth it, I don't think. So Xenon's going to shoot and miss. Sarg, could you? Nope. Crag's hitting stuff. We got hit as well. We took a few hits, so is there anyone needs healing? Crag's missing 3 points, Galland is missing 1 point. Everyone else... Oh, I can quick ref, right. I need to remember this exists. Yeah, they're the only ones who are injured. The healing spell Serena has heals 8 points, so I don't think that's worth using right now, so I'm gonna have Serena also pass her turn. Galland misses. Bat misses, that's cool. Sir Galland takes 3 points of damage, bringing him to 4 points of damage taken. Whatever, that's fine. Skips Xenon's turn again, because again, not worth the spell points. Xenon finally hit something. Hell yeah. First combat victory, 104 XP. Now let's search the area, and yeah, predictably, the vampire bats did not have a large haul of treasure. Let's check these doors. What are these? That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. Oh, that's the jail. A sign above the door reads, "Jail, keep out." And so we're in a town, so this is probably just like a bunch of homes, I guess. Oh, we can go into that one. And the door locks behind us. So let's try to unlock it. Swifty is our party's thief, so... Fireball! A fire explosion engulfs the area. Oh, Swifty, you're meant to not trigger the traps. Okay, how badly is everyone hurt? Okay, Sir Galland is lost most of his hit points there. Everyone took a beating there. I could have Serena heal. I think Swifty and... No, not Swift. Crag and Galland are our frontline fighters, so they're the ones who most need heals. They most need their hit points. Serena's got 4 spell points, so I'll have her cast spell number 4, level 1, 4 on Crag. And then on Galland. Might be worth casting on Wiz as well. He's usually in the back, but he's pretty beat up, so even if he's not likely to get hit... Alright. Oh! 5 orcs. I think we can take them. Wiz can cast... Oh, what was fire dart? Was it 4? It was 4, right? I'm gonna have to memorize a bunch of these. Yeah, fire arrow, not fire dart, sorry. Oh. Yeah, you're right, these orcs do look a little skeletal. Okay, so all of these orcs are in hand-to-hand, but not with all of our party members. They're surrounding, well, Crag and Gallant, because they're in front, but they've also got around Xenon. Good thing Xenon's an archer, he can just still shoot them. Anyway, I'm gonna have Whizbane cast on Orc in position E. Why not? 3 points of damage, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Xenon can miss. Swifty, and I'm shooting at Orc E because he's wounded. Okay, now all these orcs are in hand-to-hand, so Crag can fight any one of them he wants. I'm gonna go for that wounded one. Okay, I guess I'm casting Bless again, because we keep missing. Yes, Bless is number 2. Hope we don't need any heals, because that's all of Serena's spell slots. Or spell points, rather. Okay. Gallant. Go for that wounded guy. 6 points of damage. He's, okay. I don't know how much damage these orcs are gonna do, but, 2 points of damage to bring that one down. Oh, shit. Xenon's down. I'm just gonna go for the orc in A position. Oh, one-shot him. Nice. Serena can... Actually, Serena can exchange places with Xenon, and possibly take a swing at an orc. She's not a fighter. That's not, like... That's not really her thing, but Xenon is unconscious, so a cleric with no spell points flailing with a club is gonna be better than an archer with a crossbow lying in a heap on the floor. Galland attacks and misses. Wiz is also out of spell points, so he's just gonna block. Swifty can shoot at Orc A. Did some damage. Nice, nice. Miss. Yeah, clerics So, what is it exactly? Yes. Here we are. Clerics can use chainmail or any lighter armor and can carry a shield. Weapons are restricted to club, mace, flail, staff, and or great hammer. May not use missile weapons. So, basically, blunt weapons. If we look at her stats here, her might and endurance are above average, but are definitely not her best stats. She's pretty well-rounded, honestly. So she can attack an orc and predictably miss. It's not really her forte. So Galland can take an orc out, though. Nice. Whizbane can't do anything. Swifty can shoot at orc A and miss. Nice. Not nice. Just swinging at orc A. A lot of misses. Okay. Oh no, Galland's down. Okay, I guess Wiz is coming up to the front. Really not his thing, but again, this puny wizard with might of 8 is gonna be better than an unconscious man. How we doing hit point wise? Okay, I think we can win this. If we land some hits. Because these guys are doing not a whole lot of damage, and there's only 2 of them left. Only 1 of them left. There we go. Wow, only 62 XP? The vampire bats were a lot easier than that, and gave significantly more XP. Okay, so I think we all could use a rest. So we're gonna rest here. No encounters. Nice. And now let's search. We found a wooden box. The reason I wanted to rest first is because there is a chance of traps. You mean my party members? Are they down or dead? They were unconscious. So now that we've rested, all 6 party members are back on their feet, ready to go. We're all good. No one died, except the orcs, I think. So... Oh, and you can tell who is not well because there will be an asterisk next to their name. Asterisk just means a condition other than good, according to the manual. I don't know what all the conditions are. Hi, David C. Drake. Good to see you here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. This is a lot of fun. I am finding it fascinating and really compelling. I think it's the low res graphics, low fidelity graphics, I should say. Like, there's so little visual detail that it sparks the imagination. That's how I feel about it anyway. Yeah, poisoned almost certainly would be a condition. I think I saw a mention in the manual of disease. Like, is there a cleric spell that cures diseases or something? Yeah, there's a level 4 cleric spell that's cure disease. So disease must be a condition as well. Anyway, this wooden box, I'm gonna have... I'm gonna check for traps. I'm gonna have Swifty do that. Yo, a halberd! Let's go! Fucking love halberds! Who gets the halberd? Probably one of my fightery guys, right? Okay. So Crag has the halberd. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Give the halberd to Crag. Now that's got to be two-handed weapon. The other thing I had thought though was if I give it to someone. So halberd's a reach weapon, right? Like that's one of the main. That's one of the main things about a halberd is it is long. So if I give it to someone who is in the middle row, can they use it to like reach past my front line guys? I'm not sure. I don't think I have anyone in the middle row who can really use that. Like Xenon's gonna stick with his crossbow, and Robber can only use one-handed weapons. Yeah, so I don't think I have anyone who is suitable for that, but that would be interesting to see. Now, halberd is gonna be a two-handed weapon, almost certainly. So, Crag, let's remove the short sword, and if I try equipping the halberd, yes, I need to remove the shield, equip the halberd. Now, who needs... So I'm going to give the sword to, I'm going to give the sword to, Galland. I've got to look up, do I want to share or trade? But yeah, no, Arlen, I am right there with you on big weapon for big knight. That seems like the logical course of action. Plus, his name is Crag the Hack, and you could sort of hack with a halberd. Like, it's an axe blade on a big long stick. It's a long axe. Find the, okay, not battle options. I'm looking for... Okay. Okay. So, share evenly distributes all gems, gold, and food in the party's possession among all party members. Trade transfers an amount of gems, gold, or food, or a particular item from a viewed character to another character. So trade is what we want. So, trade... trading with Sir Galland, trading an item, and the item is a short sword. So, Sir Galland now has a short sword. He can remove his club and equip the new short sword. There's also... Oh, wait, AC is listed there, so I could check. Okay, so 4 AC coming from the ringmail. Cool. Now, Crag has that shield that he can't equip. That needs to go to someone. Could give that to Galland. Or I could give it to Serena. Serena's not in the front line a whole lot. So she is not, like, in harm's way as much. But because she is the one who keeps everyone else alive, it is probably a good idea to have her protected. So I'm going to trade with Serena. Give her the shield. I don't actually know how much. I wasn't paying attention when I unequipped it from Crag. I don't know how much the shield protects. So, let's see. Currently AC 0. That brings up to AC 1. Alright. Yeah, give her just a little bit of defense. I also see Crag has AC 1. Is that coming from the Halberd? No, it's not. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's getting that AC. If it's coming from, like, an attribute thing, or... Because he's got really high might, he's got decent endurance. Galland had 0 AC with nothing equipped, and didn't have, and he's got higher endurance, so it's not endurance. Is it might? Oh, speed! Speed, right, yeah, because... well, so... Given the fact that Sir Galland has a higher AC when wearing ringmail than he has when not wearing any armor, I am going to guess, or I'm going to infer that higher AC is better. So, but yeah, speed as a source of armor class. Yes. Yeah, speed, you're right there. It says here speed increases armor class and also increases turn order. I always kind of forget, because armor class... I don't know, I've played enough games where armor is, like, specifically damage reduction. Another stray piece of Lego brick separator. I've played enough games where armor is strictly damage reduction. I sometimes forget that armor class is actually, despite the name, represents the ability of armor to deflect and the ability of the character to evade attacks. Yeah, I've got like a million of these just lying around. Which is convenient for if I ever need bricks separating. So, oh, there's a statue. On this stone statue of an elven wizard, a plaque reads, "Seek the wizard Ranaloo in his lair at the Corin Bluffs. 6 castles he will send you to, but doom will be quite tough. Cruelty and kindness measured throughout. Judgment Day is then sought out." That sounds like something worth writing down in my little notebook. I don't know if this is actually something I can find out in the world. But, seek wizard Ranaloo in lair at Corin Bluffs. Six castles. Something about alignment, maybe? If I had to imagine what this means, this is gonna be like some kind of quest, and there's gonna be some judgment on character alignment. Maybe. I don't know. We've got a neutral guy, a good guy, an evil guy, neutral, good, good. So we're mostly good, except for Xenon, who is a nasty piece of work. I don't know why he's with these guys. Got another statue. On this stone statue of a grey minotaur, a plaque reads, "This beast once roamed the enchanted forest, and now rules a great fortress there." That's also getting noted down. Enchanted forest. Yeah, okay, that's... Good point. That's probably it. Fortress ruled by Minotaur. Now, does this map, the color world map, does it show the Enchanted Forest? Is that like... There's the Dark Forest in 1A. We're in the Pleasant Valley. There's the Quivering Forest in 1B. Is that 1B or 1C? I think that might be 1C. It's kind of like... I don't know, would you say that's 1B or 1C? It's like right between the letters. There. Trying to point to it using the viewfinder in my OBS thing. Yeah, it's kind of between B and C, but it's more on the B side. I was thinking, like, there's the mountains there, which look like they want to be dividing stuff, but they well, that's not what I'm looking for on this map anyway. There's Ravenswood, there's... Oh, I found the Enchanted Forest. That is... Enchanted Forest is on the coast right there. That is either 3B or 3C. Not really sure. But it is some ways away. That's the statue of the Minotaur. I got a little turned around. Okay. Also, there's a door here. That's locked. If the party was more evil, we might be inclined to pick some of those locks, break into some houses. But, yeah, I'm not sure if the geographic features define the squares, because it's kind of hard to tell squares on that map, because there isn't actually like a grid drawn over it or anything. Got some more statues. On this stone statue of a human knight, a plaque reads, "Services rendered, secrets unfold. The brothers together lead to treasures untold. 5 towns you must travel for this quest to unravel." So that sounds like something's gonna happen with brothers, maybe. Something that we have to go to all the towns for before we can start. So that's not really relevant right now. I'm not even gonna bother noting that down. This statue of a human cleric. In honor of Gala, for her brave attempt to work with the savages of the Volcanic Isles. The Volcanic Isles is, on right at the southern end of the map. Just, southeast of the Enchanted Forest. Just noting down that Gala and the Savages. Don't know if that'll be relevant at any point or if this is just world building. Got another statue, though. Stone statue of a human knight. A plaque reads... Oh, that's the one I just did. Okay, never mind. Statue here. On this stone statue of a blue dragon. The plaque reads, "In memory of a time long ago, before the days when the towns moved underground, dragons were few and far between." So, I guess we're underground. It's a little unclear. Okay, that's the Minotaur. Getting a little turned around here. That's the dragon. Yeah, because it turns me around every time I... Yeah. Temple Moonshadow. Now, temples, apparently, you can seek healing there. We're all at full health and in good condition. Yeah. Full health, good condition. We don't need the temple. Ooh, there's another statue here. Of a half-orc archer. A plaque reads, "In honor of Korak for his mapping expedition of the land of Varn and the rediscovery of the lost town of Dusk." Gonna note down Korak, the half-orc, mapped Varn and rediscovered Dusk. Yeah, so, Arlen, I don't think you'd come in yet when, I kinda gave up on mapping after realizing, I had accidentally been drawing the map, one square to the east of where it should be. However, I think... Actually, no. I don't know where I am. Thought I knew where I was, but I think you're right. I'm gonna note where the temple is. Do not need... Okay, several ornately robed clerics approach the party and ask, do you seek our help? No, we don't need help right now, but Whizbane is gonna cast location. Okay, we are on 4-1, so to line up with my incorrect map, I'm gonna put that at 5-1. We're facing north. I am turning around, just so you know. It's just the room is symmetrical. It's kind of a plus-shaped room. Actually, it's exactly a plus-shaped room. Oh yeah, okay, you were here at the time. Yeah, you would have seen me drawn in on the map as I was going around. I'll... Now that I've got this here, though, I can, fill in... And that's... Okay, one square in there, and then... Yeah, I've already read that statue. Alright. Doing a little bit more mapping. And when I'm off stream, I'm gonna shift the whole thing over, like copy it onto another page, and fix the alignment. Okay, we got paths. Four-way fork in cross in the street. And this does, in fact, connect up to, yes, here is the inn. And that's just a straight shot, so I can fill that in. Boom. Cartography. While I'm at the inn, I am actually gonna go in here. And so signing in at the inn is how you save. I have never actually done this. But I am going to now. I don't know if this is going to kick me to the main menu and then I'll have to leave with this party again. But we've got some XP and we've got some new gear. So, like, I want to keep that halberd. So, yes. And indeed it does bring us out here. But Crag the Hack still has his halberd and all of that. So now we can just exit the inn. Gonna fill this in on the map real quick. There we go. And this here, a couple of little alcoves. Don't know what that's all about. Actually, I want to go into this training hall and... Okay. So, it looks like I need about 2,000 XP for level 2. So... Yeah, I'll keep that in mind as I do my adventuring. That's just a dead end. There is nothing there. That's where I just was. Back down this path here. This is the way out. Gonna note that on my map. I'm not actually gonna leave Sorpagal just yet. Yes. Right at the edge of the map, kind of spilling off where I drew it wrong, but this kind of loops around. And there are stairs going down, which I will draw as Yeah. I have drawn a little staircase. I don't know if y'all can see that. Don't really matter. Let's go down. Darkness. So, I remember seeing light is in both the cleric and sorcerer spell lists. Serena has more spell points than Wiz, and Wiz is gonna need to cast location here again, just so I can start mapping. So I can start mapping this level, because I don't know. Like this is square. The stairwell was map square 014 on the town map. I don't know if it's if this corresponds, like if it's the same coordinates on this level, or if like this underground area is kind of shifted over maybe. So light, that is, and I have Serena cast it on the cleric spell list. That is 1/5 for light. Oh, we got some mossy cobblestone walls. We got some kind of dungeony looking stuff. Barred portcullis and a sturdy wooden door. Now Wiz can... Oh, no. Cast... Okay, we are still on 14-0. We are 10 feet down, though. And we're facing west. So this is going to be a new map. Okay, 14-0. And facing west. Let me just... Okay, so that is the square that the stairs are on. Cool. Yeah, this is the first time I have played a game that didn't have an auto map and kind of like... I've played games without auto maps, but this is the first one where like I felt the need to draw a pen and paper map. It's really quite fun, actually. No, I do not want to take the stairs. And so this corner is 1 up. And then there's a door there and a door there. Yeah, it is quite satisfying. Oh, dung beetles. It appears to be on fire, or are those like stink lines? It looks fiery. It's just weird for a dung beetle. Well, let's see how much of a threat these are. Oh, that's weird positioning on them. Also, I forgot to have Wiz pre-cast leather skin. Yeah, we've got a light up, we don't have leather skin. So I'm gonna have him... Okay, spell number 5. Dungfire. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, if y'all notice me, like, looking over this way, the camera's over here, but the screen where I can see chat is over here. I've got a second monitor set up there. Yes, a very troublesome-looking beetle. Usually, I like beetles. That's an understatement. I think beetles are really cool. They're adorable little guys with armor. I think they're delightful. But these beetles seem mean. So Xenon is gonna shoot at them and miss. Swifty. Okay, Swifty is, Swifty's a robber. And so far he's been doing ranged attacks, but he is not an archer, which means he cannot, he can only do melee when in melee. I send Arlen photographs of beetles, not like actual beetles. I'm not transporting animals in the mail. I do not trust the U.S. Postal Service with beetles. Also, I don't have any reason to send actual beetles. But yeah, beetles are neat. I like beetles. Yeah, I should post more of the beetles I see in the Hall of Stories. Like my phone camera's not great. I sometimes struggle to take good pictures of the beetles that I see, but yeah, I should make a point of sharing cool beetles there. Yeah, Swifty Sarg can't do a ranged attack here because he's in hand-to-hand combat. Looks like the dung beetles kind of came at us from the side, so we're in kind of a weird configuration. So what's he fighting with? A club, right? It's just a club, yeah. Does 4 points of damage. Time to try out that halberd. Nice. And... okay, no one is injured. We're basically... yeah, this one beetle, it's not worth using a spell slot against, so I'm just gonna skip her turn. Gallant can miss. Dung beetle does 1 point of damage. That's not a whole lot. Hmm? 2 points from Sarg. Crag misses. Oh, that dung beetle did 5 points of damage that time. To who? To Whizbane, that's not good. Yeah, Galland is... so his accuracy is 13. I mean, that's still technically incorrect. It's only got 1 owl. But, but yeah, man's really good at missing. Okay, this is a sturdy beetle. Sure, why not? And yeah, so healing Whizbane feels a little weird because like I'm never gonna get the full value of that 8 hit points because man only has 7 HP max. But yeah, I don't want him to go down quite yet. go. 33 XP. Oh! The dung beetles had a treasure chest. So there's find, remove, trap, and there's also detect magic / trap. So does find / remove trap not find magic traps? Because I can only do one. At least doing find, remove trap. That progresses the action. Like, it doesn't give me the other options. Probably just a fire extinguisher. It, could also be... I don't know, there is a detect magic spell in one of the spell lists. I could try it now. Oh, I don't have the spell. I could try it and see if it just returns an error. But honestly, right now I'm just going to do remove trap. I'm going to have Swifty do it because he is the robber. 0 gold! Yay! But also a short sword. Which Crag does not need. So that... I'm gonna give the short sword to Swifty, who is not usually in, melee combat, but he just was, just now, so having a short sword will be useful, probably. Better than a club. Okay, so there's 2 doors, and also a hallway north, but I want to go through one of the 2 doors. What do y'all think? Which door should I go through? Left or right? Portcullis seems a little more... The door-shaped door. Okay, so that I'm gonna interpret that to mean not the portcullis. I do love a good door-shaped door. Okay, so that is a wall there, and then another wall forward. So that is shape of mapping. It's one there, and then that goes forward 3 tiles and then a turn. Right. Yeah, let me make sure I'm judging this right. So that's 1, 2. There's another straight ahead in front. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to get down this corridor. And then... Okay, that side passage is going north. And then this passage here going that way. Let's check out this side passage first. Actually, no, let's stick with going for door-shaped doors. Oh, looks like there's a whole bunch of door-shaped doors here. Let's go through this first one. That, well, that sure is a room. A 4x4 room. Okay. Oh! This room contains mutant larvae. It's 5. The what's with the door? The 4x4 room or the mutant larvae? Because the 4x4 room had a door. The mutant larvae are in a room with a door. The door might belong to them if the room belongs to them. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just fight the mutant larvae. These blobby individuals shouldn't be too much trouble, I assume. I hope. I hope they're not too much trouble. Okay, Wiz has 2 spell slots, or spell points. Keep calling them spell slots, they're spell points. Okay, Crag, Galland, and Xenon are all in hand-to-hand. Let's go for Larva A. Mutant Larva takes 3 points of damage, it goes down. Okay, if I can go down with 3 points of damage, this is not going to be a huge challenge. Hit for 11 points, that's more than 3. Swifty misses. Crag misses. Serena. How many points does she have? She has 3. I'm gonna have her skip her turn. Just block. Because this seems really easy, and I don't think we need to be spending... Yeah, I know, their appearance is a lot more scary than they actually are. Not gonna spend a spell point from him either. Crag keeps missing. Oh, there we go. And this is another... I said 4x4 room before, it's 2x2. Total of 4. This is another one, just mirrored. A lot of injured people. Everyone's like slightly injured. No one is injured enough for one of Serena's heals. Everyone's a little injured. Not everyone is a little injured. Wiz, Galland, and Xenon. I think we can keep going, though. Search. There's nothing, 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 and nothing. I should search this room, too. A lot of nothing. And we have... up here... And this is the west edge of the map now. That was actually that was so that was 41 XP. I think the previous 2 had more XP. Is XP split up? I don't think so. Currently, everyone gets XP. I think everyone gets the amount of XP that is listed. Everyone has 300 XP right now, so it's going to be, like, really easy to check if, in the next fight, we get, even XP. There's nothing in here, just a little closet. Oh! a pack of poltergeists. Oh, let's fight the poltergeists. Oh, they're fast. Okay, quick ref. Gallon's gonna want to heal soon, probably. Whizbane has 1 spell point left. Let's use it on Poltergeist D. Why not? 1 point of damage. That's underwhelming. Xenon finished him off, though. Yeah, it is a fun sprite. They are very spoopy. They're not actually that tough, though, clearly. I was gonna have Serena cast her Turn Undead, which just fucking destroys a bunch of undead. Yeah, destroy some or all undead monsters, depending on caster's experience level and monster's power level. However, I've defeated enough of the poltergeists already that, I think healing Sir Galland is the move here. Okay, Poltergeist actually managed to do something, but there we go. 125 XP. So, everyone should have 425. Yes. XP is distributed like that. Okay, so this is a long closet. Yeah, I really like what I've seen of the creature design here, and like obviously the graphics in this game are not like they're hardly cutting edge. I don't know, they might have been at the time. This game is like a decade older than I am, so I don't actually know what like the perception of these graphics was at the time. I really like how it looks. I think it's really cool. I'm a big fan of retro graphics, though. Like, I mean, y'all know that by now. Okay, we have a portcullis. Nothing up there. I don't know, I'll search there. There's nothing. Okay, so we're pretty... Oh, okay, Crag's a little roughed up. We're mostly good. We still got light and leather skin going. We're mostly good on health. So I think... Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, contemporary with Final Fantasy. I am talking strictly PC graphics, because obviously PC graphics at the time were not stunning compared to other, like, you know, to like console gaming or whatever. Is that the right word for stuff like that? Or you know what I mean? Okay, 86. That's when this came out? So that's 11 years older than me. Pool of Radiance. I don't think I've heard of that one. So, yeah, Pool of Radiance. What is that? That's not like that's just another game from the 80s. Ah, an AD&D game. All right. I don't love AD&D, but I do enjoy what I've seen of 80s games. I'm gonna have Swifty unlock this portcullis. Oh, poltergeists again. Oh, and it's dark in a way that makes me think, did our light just go out? Okay, Whizbane can't do anything. Xenon can shoot a poltergeist. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Arlen. AD&D, nah, but old CRPGs? Y'all know I'm all about old CRPGs. Okay. Oh, Crag took out a poltergeist. Why not? Let's have Serena kill this last poltergeist. I think we're due for a rest. Anyway, that's spell number 8. Oh, magic doesn't work here. So she's just gonna have to block. Gallant hit for 8 points of damage. Wiz can block. Xenon shoots. Okay, that explains why we're in darkness. Magic doesn't work here. Looking at this quick ref sheet, we are due for a rest. So, let's search. Poltergeist didn't have anything. Too dangerous to rest here. Oh, and the door out is locked. Swifty can... A fine mist of volatile acid sprays the party. Oh, okay, I think I went through the door. I think I did make it through, but the light had gone out. Serena has a spell point. I'm gonna have her cast... Light. It's 5? Yeah. Just to... make sure yes, I know where I am. And now, let's rest here. Rest complete, no encounters. Shit, I got lost, I think. I don't know which way I'm facing. I double tapped to go forward and I got into darkness. Oh, right. Because I forgot to recast light after resting. So... Okay, so we're there. Cool. Was really worried for a minute there. Okay, so if magic doesn't work in here... Okay. I'm gonna go in. And now I'm going to turn left, so I'm facing west now. And turn left again, so I'm facing south back towards the portcullis. I can go out again. Turn around again. Forward. Forward. Locked? What do you mean locked? What's locked? No, I did not mean to... I accidentally told Crag to try unlocking. No, Swifty, do that. A sign above the door reads, The Arena. How am I reading that? I think I might have taken a wrong turn somewhere. No, I went through a dark tunnel where magic doesn't work. Feeling my way through that, I wasn't actually... Yeah, I'm not actually sure how what path I took, so I'm going to location, which is spell 7? Yeah. Okay, I am X1, Y12, facing north. X1, Y12. Noting down on my map that magic doesn't work in that place. And so that's 3 squares there. 1, 2, okay. 2. And this is just... Am I in the arena? I think I might be in the arena. Oh! Around the room, there are several balconies filled with cheering peasants. A man asks, will you participate? I'm gonna go with no for now. I think I'd want to be higher level. Gotta agree with you there, Arlen. Human-only paladins is such a dumb idea. Yeah, I kind of am assuming that at level 1, I'm too weak for whatever the arena throws at me. I know where the arena is now. So I could come back and yeah, I could come back and fight when I'm level 2. In fact, I think I would like to do that. So that's okay. 3 down and... Okay. Ah, so this is giving me information on that corridor I just went through with the darkness. I know... Oh, that's quite... What a funny sprite. That's kind of hilarious. Well, Arlen, you wanted a fight? It looks like we're getting a fight. Guardsmen and demon dogs. Alright. Ooh, I forgot again to have Wiz cast leather skin. That is 5, right? Let's double check that. Leather skin, 5, yes. I'm guessing the demon dogs... actually, I don't know. Demon dogs might be a bigger threat. Guardsmen might be more tanky. That's kind of my guess. Guardsmen have armor, demon dogs. Oh, actually, wait. The manual said something about this... Who gets depicted in, like, the picture there. The sprite. So... Encounter with danger. When encountered, the screen will change. A picture of the most powerful creature will appear in the center of the 3D view. So, the demon dogs are the most powerful creatures here. So, I'm gonna go for the guardsman first. Just get out, reduce the numbers of enemies. Ooh, 16 points of damage. Nice. Demon dogs, I am guessing, are not undead, and thus turn undead wouldn't work. Yeah, these new weapons are doing some decent damage. I think I'm gonna have Serena cast less. Increase everyone's chance to hit. Oh. Oh, seriously, Crag is down already? These things are a serious threat. Shoot. Whizbane. So demon dogs, I don't know if they resist fire. I'm kind of guessing they might. What I'm gonna do though is oh no. R.I.P. Arlen's EQ Necromancer. Okay, spell level 1, 8. That is sleep. And asleep. Asleep. Few of them are not affected. Oh, that was just one not affected. Okay, that should help massively. So we're gonna go after the one that's not asleep. And, okay, Sir Galland is almost down, but Crag is down. So Serena is gonna heal Crag and get him back up on his feet. Sir Galland can fight that one, and yes. Oh. Demon Dog in slot B has woken up. So let's try a fire arrow. 1 point of damage, so they're not immune to fire. Good to know. Xenon hit for 7 points. Swifty misses. Crag can fight, making sure to target slot B. Oh, nice. And okay, Galland really needs a heal, so so Serena can heal Galland. And now I'm gonna go for monster in slot A. Attacking them will wake them up, but I remember this one is wounded already. 8 points, and it goes down. Monster in position B is awake, so I'm gonna target that one. Nice. Now we just go for the final one. Whew. Well, that was quite a fight. That was, I think that was the first fight where I was a little worried there. But we're good. I think we need to rest again. Most of the party is in mostly pretty good shape, but we're out of spells. Loktarogar indeed. Let me just make sure I've mapped this area right. Filling that in. Now this side path here. That's the arena. This is where I... No? How does that work? Yeah, that goes into the arena. How did I get... Does magic... Oh, snake time, I guess. Slither beasts. Sorry, not snakes. Whizbane can't do anything. Xenon can shoot. Swifty is in hand-to-hand, so he's gonna be doing hand-to-hand. Just going for the monster in A position. They're all the same, so whatever. Serena can't do anything because she's out of spell points. Oh, Serena's heal is 8 points. It's not a random roll or anything. It's just 8 points. There is another another level 1 cleric spell, or cleric spell that becomes that you get at level 1 that heals for Power Cure. Restores character's health and 1 to 10 hit points per experience level of the caster. So that one is on average worse at level 1, but as Serena levels up, Power Cure will get stronger. It will, however, also get more expensive to cast. Okay, got another one down. Swifty's down. Got one Slither Beast left. Okay. I see where the no magic area is. It's... I need to rest because, hi, Tardigrade! Welcome, welcome! Yes, a dungeon crawler that is 11 years older than me. And we are currently in total darkness. But not for long. Serena has a light spell. Okay, I understand the map a little better now. I was slightly wrong about the alignment of where things are, but oh well. Got the map figured out now. Gonna have Whizbane cast Leather Skin. So we've got light, we've got leather skin. I'm gonna start working my way back towards the inn. Just because we've made a chunk of progress here, and I wanna save it and... Oh! I forgot to loot. Okay, there's nothing there. I don't know if it despawned, but where we fought all that crazy demon dogs and whoa, that's a lot of plants. There's 10 strangling vines. Should I risk this fight? I have no idea how strong these things are. I assume they're not that strong. They're plants. But I might be wrong. Should I retreat? What do y'all think? We're a bunch of level 1 newbies. You know what? We're not gonna get to level 2 if we run away from too many fights. I'm gonna... And we can retreat mid-fight. Okay, 4 points and it goes down. That's fine. Oh, that one has more... Okay. That tells me that monsters have variable amounts of hit points. Serena's gonna bless the party. Gonna need to hit these guys. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage. This may have been a mistake. This was definitely a mistake, yes. Okay, let's retreat. I told Wiz to retreat. I don't actually know. Does everyone have to retreat? Or... Let's see. Okay, so only one character has to give the retreat command. Who needs a heal? Okay, Gowland and Xenon and a Swifty need heals. Let's go for... Let's get Gowland up first. This is bad. Okay, they're surrounding us. We might die here. Yeah, we're gonna die here. That's, Okay, so we're back to town. We lost everything we did in that underground area. We didn't find any cool items down there or anything, though, did we? And I'm gonna stick with the default party until they've leveled up at least once, and then I'm gonna start introducing new characters. You know, I hadn't actually... Craig still got his halberd, yeah. It's a lot of XP we lost, but... Whatever. So I'm not actually... I hadn't actually really planned how long I'd be streaming for, but I'm having fun, so I'm gonna... Basically, I'm gonna keep going until I get hungry enough that I need to make dinner. So... Oh, no, not spell 4. 5. It's the light. And then for Wiz, 5 is leather skin. I'm gonna just try and do that circuit that... Because I've still got my map. Didn't lose that. Ooh, actually, if I go... this way this time... Hang on that. Okay, I think I've mapped something wrong here. Because this... Yeah, okay. This here is where we fought the demon dogs. This down here... Yeah, my map is a little off. Something got misaligned somewhere. I think it was when I went through that darkness. Threw me off. Ah, we got fire ants this time, and they surprised us. So... do fire ants resist fire? Yes, they do. Had to test it. Seems obvious. Yeah, manual cartography moment. Alright, noting down. Fire ants resist fire. Who'd have thought? Missing a whole lot. Oh, no, I don't want Scrag to cast. I want him to attack. He can't cast. He is not a caster. Serena can bless the party, so we hopefully miss less. Yeah, once it's... okay, I think what we're learning is that this room, no matter what enemies are in here, is dangerous. Okay. Sleep did not affect any of them. And Serena's down, so we can't heal, so it is time to retreat. Swifty gave the retreat command. We're just gonna keep swinging until... oof. So the fire ants breathe fire. Cool. Fire ants resist fire and... breathe fire. Let's try sleep again. Not affected, not affected, not affected. Swifty can call for a retreat. Oh, we took one of them out, though. Well, if this is another full party wipe, that's no progress lost this time. Apparently, retreat in combat gets higher chance of success for each round that passes. Okay, so I am going to mark the this area on the map with a little skull. Because it's that area, that room is clearly bad news. Gonna head back though. Yeah, here's the there's the skull. It's not a great skull because I have to fit in that tiny little square. But it's a skull. Okay. Get the light up. And get the leather skin up. This time... oh, no. This time I think let's go through the portcullis, which is locked, but Swifty Sarg, our resident unlock man, can open it. So that's okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 squares long, this hallway. And then one more, and then it turns north. And then it turns, not north, west. This looks like a dungeon, or a prison, or the like. Now, I see that... So we're on this... this corridor here. We've come along that way. And we know from before there's a corridor runs along there. So these cells to the north must be only a single square. Oh, flesh eaters. We can fight flesh eaters, I think. Maybe, hopefully. Let's cast on Flesh Eater D. Oh, 3 points and it goes down. Xenon can shoot another one down. Okay, this is easy. So easy, in fact, that I'm not going to have Serena cast anything. Oh, and they both miss. Wiz can save his spell points as well. We got this. Map making is awesome, I agree. Okay, so we have here doors north and south. Go in there, and it locks behind us. Oh. Fireball! A fire explosion engulfs the area. That hurt everyone. That's not great, but that still opened. And this one also locks behind us. Okay, I keep accidentally opening Swifty Sarg's character sheet when I mean to unlock and then choose Swifty Sarg. Okay. Mutant larvae. We know we can take on mutant larvae. Gonna have Wiz cast, though. Just speed things up a little. Swifty. Not gonna have Serena cast. But Galland will. 33 XP, not a whole lot, but, I mean, that was not really much of a fight. I'm going to check all of these cells. I fully expect to get locked into each and every one. But, you never know. One of them might be useful. Or maybe they're all just single cells. Oop. Unlock. Skeletons? Ooh, look at that spoopy fella. That's a fun skeleton sprite. Love that pose. Love the is that just like a skull behind the skeleton? It's very fun. Okay, let's fight the skeletons. Have Wizbane cast. Not great there, but yep, got one down. Swifty can shoot at one and miss, apparently. Crag also misses. Serena, now's your time to shine. What's the spell number for Turn Undead. Because Turn Undead just straight up destroys any of them who don't save versus the spell. Oh, only got one of them. That's unfortunate. But it is just like a save versus spell or die for Undead. It says, destroys some or all undead monsters depending on caster's experience level and monster's power level. So, I don't know what power level skeletons are, but Serena's only level 1. Seriously, Wiz is out of spell slots already. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah. Save or suck, indeed. Anyone need healing? Galen kind of needs healing. A few people need healing. But I kind of fumbled that, and I might have given that heal to Xenon. I kind of pressed 2 and 3 at the same time. Oh no, that went to Galen like I planned. These skeletons aren't too much of a threat, though. $41 XP, not bad. Not great, but not bad for little group of nothing monsters. Oop. Hang on, that was 1, 2, 3. You know, these cells are probably not worth... Yeah, you're not wrong. Sir Galland is, that man does a lot of missing. Okay, I'm just gonna measure how long is this corridor. 1 set of cells, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fire ants. That's a time. This is a retreat situation. Nowhere to, what do you mean nowhere to run? Fuck's sake. Okay, Whizbane will signal a retreat because there's nothing else he can do. Xenon can shoot one of them. Swifty also shoot one of them. 6 points of damage, not terrible. I'm gonna give my heal to Crag. Oh, good thing I did. And luckily this time the fire ants are not surrounding us to the same extent, so 3 of them can't actually do anything quite yet. Come on, Gallant. Okay, signal for a retreat. The retreat has only a chance of succeeding, so I wish there was a little more feedback on that, but I guess if you don't manage to run away, I assume it'll tell me when I successfully retreat. Got one down. Wounded another. We're missing a lot. Serena could bless the party. But I think her last spell is gonna be another heal for Crag. I think keeping everyone on their feet is the priority here. Yeah. Yeah, attacks of opportunity and so forth. I'm not sure exactly what the mechanics are, but... Oh, well, Took one of them down at least. Or another one. And another one. We might actually win this. Maybe. Hopefully. If we win this, we are resting. Taking some chip damage there. Missing too many shots. Oh, Sarg got one of them. Crag wounded another. How is everyone doing? Okay. Pretty much, our two frontliners are pretty much one hit away from going down. Galland might be able to take two, but... But we might still be able to win this. Oh. Yeah, we might still be able to win this. Okay, Crag actually survived a hit. He's got 1 hit point left. But, hell yeah, we did it! Oh, that was rough. Oh, Xenon's weapon? Oh, we found a sword, which we'd given to him, but that was... Oh, no, sorry, that was Sarg. Xenon's weapon is a crossbow and a club in melee, but Xenon is an archer. He's never going to use that. Alright, looking at those stats, I think it is nap time. Rest complete, no encounters. As soon as we move, that light is gone. Yep. So, Serena can recast it. Wiz can cast Leather Skin. Honk shoe indeed. Need to measure this hallway. 1 pair of cells, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, there's sprites here. What fun little creatures. I love that creature design. That's cool. But I guess we're fighting sprites. Sprite casts a curse. That's not good. So what does the curse do? -1 to attacks. Don't love that. Gonna have Wiz cast fire. Sprite is not affected. That's not great. Just gonna shoot for Sprite in position A. Gonna have Serena cast Bless to counter the curse. Because Bless, it doesn't actually say, but Bless increases hit chance. I don't actually know by how much. The manual doesn't specify. But they can stack it. Shoot, did they all... They all cast curses. That's not good. Okay. So, are the sprites immune to fire or immune to magic? So, Sorcerer spell list has... yeah, an evil creature joyfully smiling feels definitely malevolent. So, Sorcerer spell list has Energy Blast, which is zaps the monster with a blast of pure energy, inflicting 1 to 4 points per experience level of the caster. That is lower than the 1 to 6 of Flame Arrow, except Flame Arrow clearly doesn't work. Oh, it costs gems. Damn it. We don't have any gems. Let's cast Sleep. Not affected. Not affected, and not affected. I'm gonna assume sprites are just resistant to magic. That feels fitting. For what a sprite is. Is there anything Serena can do, or is she just gonna have to heal people until... Yeah, Serena's just gonna hang out and heal people who get hurt until we land some... Cast a Curse. Hit for 7 points and cast a Curse. So we're at -6 to attacks, and Crag needs a heal. I think it might be time to retreat. One more round and then we try for, then we start running away. Heal for Crag. Okay, it's time to run away. Retreat. Oh! Successfully retreated. And we are, yes, we are right back to the start there. So, because we got a little bit of XP down there and we're right at the entrance, let's go to the inn and sign in, save the party. And while I'm here, Sir Galland, that's better. Making it official. Yeah, when I remember there was an option to rename the characters, I had to. Also, I forgot to search most of those monsters that we fought, so oops. We're still cursed. Can the temple do anything about that? Several ornately robed clerics approach the party and ask, "Do you seek our help?" Yes. Uncurse items. Can we uncurse ourselves? Does restore health? Because the manual makes some references to restoring party members' health. Separately to restoring hit points. So I think health is like general condition thing. So if I do restore health, that costs 25. Not enough gold? What do you mean we only have 4 gold? Sure we had more than that. Well, I guess... I think if we rest... I have no idea what we gain from making donations, if anything. Okay, rest complete, and we are no longer cursed. So... back down we go. Serena can get us some light. Wiz can get us some armor. Yeah, I don't know if there's a reputation system. I'm not sure. Okay, that's locked again. That's unlocked. You know, we haven't explored north from the stairs yet. There is here a cell door which contains... Oh, it's locked. Scrawled on the wall, a message reads, "The jail above has many cells." Well, that hardly seems surprising. I mean, I kind of assumed that the jail would have many cells, but is that... Is these, many... I wonder if that message is trying to tell us that there's something of note in one of the many cells. Ah, this is a closet full of snakes, and also the fact that we just saw darkness tells me this is another no magic closet. So I'm gonna mark it as such. Well, Wiz can't do anything. Well, let's test it. Yep, no magic. A lot of snakes, but only 3 of them can attack us at a time. So this should be fine. Oh yeah, we're one-shotting snakes. Serena and Wiz are just gonna have to hang out, but yeah, a cleave attack or some kind of AoE would be really nice here. Yeah, Arlen, I can't be sleepy time for the snakes because magic doesn't work. So I would love to. That would be ideal here, but not gonna happen. Oh, snake actually did some damage. Yeah, we got this. This is fine. Two points of damage. And another 3 points damage on Crag. One snake left. Seriously? Well, we're still gonna win this, but that is annoying. Okay. Whoa! Where did they come from? That's 2 encounters in the same... I didn't move. I did not move. That's just 2 consecutive encounters. The monsters surround us. Retreat does not work, apparently. This is a problem. I can't get Crag back up because magic doesn't work. I can't turn undead to get rid of the poltergeist because magic doesn't work. What do you mean Poltergeist advances? What just happened? Well, that's not good. Yeah, this game is mean. Oh. Poltergeist went down with only 4 points of damage, so... And the Poltergeists have all rushed past the Gremlin, so the Gremlin, which supposedly is the toughest one here, isn't gonna... Okay, Swifty's down. Oh, they've all infiltrated the ramps, which means we're all in hand-to-hand, which at least means that Wiz and Serena can actually do something. They're not great at hand-to-hand combat, but it's not nothing. Oh, there goes Wiz. He did 2 points of damage. He technically participated. We are almost definitely going to lose this fight, but... I don't know. We might actually... If we get really lucky with these next few rolls. Literally just Serena. Two points of damage. Not enough. Enough! Wow! Too dangerous to rest here. Let's turn around. Turn around. Locked. If there is... Serena has 2 hit points. If there's a trap, I won't be able to get out. Serena is... Yeah, Mist of Acid. Cool, cool. 1 hit point. Did she get out, though? I think that triggering the trap opened it, though. So... Yes! We can rest. Rest complete, but are those... Damn it, are these guys all dead? These guys are all dead. Shit. They're all dead. Serena... Cast... Light so I can find my way out. Can the temple do anything about... Let's, yeah, run away from the snakes. To the temple. Yes, I need help. I cannot afford... Oh, that's why I'm seeing 4 gold. Duh. Yes, gather all the gold to Serena. Still not enough. Still not enough. Oh, it's to restore the health of the individual character who's... Okay. I think... You know... At this point... Getting killed by orcs and just restarting or reloading is... is the move. Unless, like... Unless Serena can solo this party of orcs and get some gold from them, but... Yeah, because... This game is mean! This game is super mean! So yeah, we've earned some XP though. Yes, Serena, cast Light, Wiz, cast Leather Skin. And now, let's not go in that closet, because that closet is problems. And let's map ahead. Aha! A door here, locked. Swifty can... A swarm of poisonous darts fill the air. Yay. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Let's just rest. And Serena can recast the light so we're not blind. All the best CRPGs are a little mean. Yeah, you're not wrong. That has opened now, though. And there is... a wall directly to the west. And then... passage to the side. And then beyond that... Okay... Cartography. And then this wall goes along 1, 2. And then this door here, this is the eastern edge of the map. To the north, we've got passage going up and a side passage, and then it continues beyond that. Yeah, the unforgiveness really helps for ingenuity. I, unfortunately, am too low level to have enough tools to be, ingenious with. So this is going to be a closet, right? Oh, no, this is a corridor. And so that door is, right on the... Hang on. Yes. This side here. So this can only go straight down. Or straight south, I should say. So I gotta count the squares. That's... I'm on 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A shimmering blue and white portal appears. First, let me draw in this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way down. And I'm gonna... So that's all the way down to the south end. I have marked the location of the portal. I'm not going to go in. That is scary. Oh, speaking of scary, there's a bunch of orcs. Yeah, I want to stick to Sorpagal, for the time being until I level up at least once. And I have no idea where that portal is going to take me. The manual suggests that portals can take you just anywhere, and that portals can move. So I'm not confident I'll be able to get back. I'll hold off on portaling for now. And we're fighting orcs, it looks like. Whizbane. It's, in my opinion, it is these orcs' nap time. There we go. Now we're going for the orc in position C. Oh. Oh, those orcs have ranged weapons. So that's not great. Serena can bless the party. Galland fight orc C. Ah! Oh, one of them woke up. Gonna cast Fire Arrow on orc E. 1 point of damage. Not great, but whatever. Xenon, you shoot orc E. 11 points, that's better than 1. Fighting orc C. Nice. How are we doing health-wise? Okay, Wiz could use patching up. And attacking one of the orcs is going to wake them up, but... Oh! Or not. Okay. Wiz has 3 spell points left. Let's... Yeah. Again, 1 point. Not ideal, but whatever. Serena... Oh, chat log didn't show something? Well, what didn't the chat log show? Gonna skip Serena's turn. She doesn't need to do anything here. And we're gonna go for Orc B, who is awake. Wiz can save his last spell point. Got 1 orc left. Come on, hit him. Seriously, a lot of misses. Oh, yeah, strange color lines on the orc, the orc's legs. I'll have to look at that next time, we encounter orcs, because I wasn't really paying attention to that. 100 XP. And let's search an iron chest. Let's find and remove traps. Swifty can do that. Each share is worth 8 gold, and Craig the Hack found ring mail. Nice. Ring mail for Craig. Get his AC up. Oh yeah. Is the portal still there? Yes, it is. Okay. Wasn't sure, like, what the timing was on them disappearing. I am going to go back up to the inn and save that ring mail find. Oh, flesh eaters. We can take flesh eaters. That's not an issue. Your father loved making ring mail? That's pretty cool. I yeah, I don't really know what goes into making ring mail. I imagine it's rather difficult. Anyone need heals? Swifty could use a heal. Uh, Probably gonna rest. Oop, no, not that. Gonna rest pretty much right after this fight. So, not sure what my point was there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use spell points a little more liberally than I otherwise might. Serena's got one left. That's another heal for Xenon, looks like. Oh, Xenon, I accidentally healed Swifty, who was not... Dang it. Misclicked. Oh well. I think we got this anyway. Chainmail, yeah. Chainmail, ringmail, I'm not actually sure what, if anything, the difference is. Like... I think... I think there is a technical difference. I couldn't tell you what the difference is. Alright, 41 XP. Sure. I'll take that. Apparently it's adhering chainmail to fabric or leather. Alright, all rested up and sign in at the inn. Lacing some of the interlocking chains into a fabric or leather. That's interesting. Okay, we've rested a few times, but we still got food for several days. Let's gather all of the gold. Oh no, Arlen missed a bit. Well, welcome back. Always good to have you here. So, I don't know how much you missed. We just... Oh, you saw the ringmail. We fought some flesh eaters, whatever they're called. That's about it. They didn't have any loot. So, we can sell items. Oh, the clubs are worth literally nothing. Oh, Xenon's sling is worth 5 gold. Since he's got that crossbow. What are miscellaneous items? Torches, rope and hooks, garlic. I mean, I love garlic. I'm just not sure what it does here. Wards off vampires, maybe? Magic herbs, might potion, and scroll of fire. If I give a party member a torch, does that mean I can stop casting the light spell? I'm gonna buy the torch, or a torch. And yes, Eulard sells food. Shut up and take my money for all the garlic in stock. Yeah. Yeah, that would be me. I am a known garlic enjoyer. Okay. Down into the darkness, and I'm guessing the torch takes a hand. So if I equip... What? Wait. Okay, it's just telling me torch not equipped. I guess because my hands are full. So who has free hands? Does Swifty has a sling and a club, so that... Wiz has a free hand. So if I give torch to Wiz, and then, I mean, not equipped. Do I use the torch? I use the torch. Now, the torch becomes useless once it is used. So I'm guessing... Seriously, razor blades? Razor blades. Whatever. Alright. Pool of Radiance vampires are particularly scary then. Okay, this is just... getting a little noisy outside, so I'm gonna close my window. There we go. I don't know if y'all heard someone operating power tools out there, but no, hopefully you won't. Okay. Little alcove. Nothing in it. And this up here goes... Head does a little zigzag. And that... That's fire ants. We know... Okay, try to run away, but... Fire ants are a problem. Also, I forgot to precast leather skin. So, everyone... A lot of the party members are a little rough around the edges, but not enough to take a... not enough for one of Serena's heals. So, I'm gonna bless everyone. Sphinxes should be one of the most terrible things to encounter, but it's often just, aha, answered correctly. Yeah, I think... I hadn't really thought about it, but you're right. Sphinxes don't show up as, like, scary monsters. They're always just, like, there to give a riddle. And I think you're right, that is kind of underutilizing them. That's not ideal. Whizbane, nap time for fire ants. Hopefully at least one of them, please. No. Guess not. This is not going to be an easy fight, clearly. Okay. Heal Sir Galland. Come on, I just healed that man. Is there anything that Whizbane can do? Yeah, I'm just gonna have him try to put them to sleep again. Maybe one of them will lose the saving throw this time. Guess not. Misses. All of these misses. Heal Sir Galland. Which means that Galland is up on his feet and can attack at least. Now Crag is down, and Galland. Yeah, Galland keeps going down immediately after being healed. Okay, get Crag up. He can miss, I guess. Nothing Whizbane can do. Miss the fucking ants. Oh, Swifty hit it. Now Sir Galland can get up. Aha! And actually took out an ant. Oh, this is rough. Lot of misses. Oh, and Serena is out of, heals. Oh, one shot one of the ants. That's pretty cool. Got another one. Wounded one. Interesting beetles maybe comparable to your love of ants. Yeah, I think ants are neat. I don't like. I don't like love them in the same way that I love beetles, but I think ants are neat. Like they're such weird creatures. Like the more you think about it, the more like the weirder they are. I was reading something recently about this one species of ant that is actually two species. Like the queen ant, some of her eggs develop into ants of a different species that has kind of evolved symbiosis with this species. Is weird. Like ant genetics are fucked. Like, why are they like that? And the more I learn about ant genetics, the more I'm like, this does not make any sense. Why are they like that? Yeah, the communicating through smell thing. That's also that is a fun fun bit of world building for reality there. Okay. We beat the fire ants. Search, and we find a chest. Let's get Swifty to... Oh! 3 gold for everyone, and a +1 flail, and, what was that, padded armor? Okay. So, Crag and Sir Gallen both have ring mail. I'm guessing padded armor isn't as strong as ring mail. I am also guessing the flail +1 is better than anything that's not +1, although I guess there's this like base stats. Yeah, I guess there's the base stats, and then there's the +1 on top of that. That is a fun fact. I think that's fascinating. The ant grave thing. Trying to see if there's any references in here to different weapon types. I don't remember seeing one. Wow. No real indication, but a +1 flail sounds good. I'm gonna keep Crag with his halberd, though, so I'm gonna give that to someone else. Galland is my main frontline fighter, but I don't really have anyone to pass the... Oh, Swifty doesn't have a short sword, so okay. What I'm gonna do is trade Sir Galland, give him the flail. Oh, item, flail. And the padded armor... Good point. If the +1 is to chance to hit, maybe that'll help him get his shit together. Padded armor. Okay, who can wear padded armor? Let's see. Archer can wear chain or lighter. Cleric can wear chain or lighter. Sorcerer can wear padded only. So padded sounds like the weakest. Robber is limited to ring mail and shield. Oh yeah, definitely Borg vibes. Yeah. Except ants don't turn you into more ants. Who should I give the padded armor to? Probably Serena or Wiz, because... Well, I don't know. Xenon and Swifty get, yeah, Xenon and Swifty get hit more. But Serena and... Okay, Wiz actually has pretty good AC for someone who gets hit as rarely as he does. Xenon has 2, Swifty has 1, Serena has 1. I think I'm gonna give that added armor to Serena, because if Serena goes down, then that means she can't heal everyone else. So Serena can equip the padded armor. Oh yeah, that gives her 1 extra AC, so padded armor is not great. Meanwhile, Sir Galland can remove his short sword and equip the new flail, and can give the short sword to Swifty. And Swifty can remove his club and equip the short sword. Alright. Inventory management. How are we doing? Okay, so light 1, that's from the torch. Rag is almost dead. Serena is out of spell points, so we are resting here. Rest complete, no encounters. Torch is out. And the torch is fully burnt out and is useless, so let's discard it. And Serena can cast, and Wiz can cast leather skin. We got snakes. Let's fight the snakes. I'm having a lot of fun with this, but I think if I stream for too much longer, I'm gonna wear out my voice. So I think I'm gonna make my way, well, once this fight is over, I'm gonna make my way back to Good point, Arlen. Stone skin is much more fun visual, but like leather is already basically skin. But yeah, once I finish this fight, I'm gonna make my way back to the inn, sign in, and then call it a day. But we might get, well, who knows how many encounters we'll get along the way. Just gonna skip Serena's turn. Don't have anything really need her for, and I want to not burn through spell slots. So by the same token, not gonna have Wiz do anything. Right. Actually, how is everyone? Yeah, okay, everyone's doing fine. And let's go for the wounded snake. Just make sure we can finish it off quicker. Alright. Yeah, that was easy. 125 XP. And they... Oh, gremlins. Okay, I'm glad I didn't burn through a bunch of spell points. I don't know... Oh, we fought a gremlin. We can fight gremlins. Okay, Sir Galland is probably gonna be the first one to need a heal. Let's cast Sleep and see if any of them sleep. Oh, one of them. Two out of 4, not bad. Yeah, well, I don't know if making their hair red was really much of a choice. This is... I'm running this in EGA graphics mode, which is the fanciest graphics mode. That's what the E stands for, is enhanced, so you know it's fancy. It's actually, like, not... it's got, like, what, 16 colors? So red is like, they don't have a lot of options. I do like the sprite work though. Do I want to heal anyone? Do I want to bless anyone? I think we're good. I think we can save the spell points. Go after the one that's awake. That was a fire dart there. Missing a whole lot, but whatever. Ha, gotcha. Not going to use more of his spell slots. Got another one. And one left, and now it's gone. 83 experience points. And, oh, an iron box. Find, remove trap. Swifty does that. Each share is worth 3 gold. Craig the Hack found leather armor. Is leather armor better? Oh, it's gotta be better than padded armor, because padded armor is, 1 AC. This literally could not be lower. So Serena is gonna take off her... Oh, no. That's... Serena is going to unequip her padded armor and give the padded armor to... Actually, she is in... I was gonna pass that down to Wiz and keep... and then give her the leather, but I think I'll have her keep the padded armor, and Swifty gets hit more, so let's give Swifty the leather armor. So he's currently AC 1, and now he's AC 3, so okay, leather armor is 2 AC. Only adds a bit of depth to a swing and no real protection if the... what is that about? What is that referring to? I assume that was in... Actually, I'm not sure. What was that referring to? I think I saw that message a little late and kind of lost context. Oh, padded armor, padded armor. Yeah. Yeah, that, I mean, as I understand it, padded armor is, like, better than you would expect at turning away a blade and absorbing blunt impacts. It absorbs a lot of the kinetic force. All right. That, I'm gonna say that's it for the first stream. This was a lot of fun. Thanks to all of you who decided to tune in. It was very cool. Getting to hang out with my cool friends, playing cool video games. I'm definitely gonna be doing this. I'm not gonna use the word regularly because I don't wanna have to stick to a schedule, but I'm gonna be doing it frequently. Because this was a lot of fun. Both the game and the streaming. And getting to, like, you know, interact with y'all and, yeah. This was a lot of fun. Okay. Gonna make sure I have actually signed in and saved everything and yeah, the party made good progress, I think, despite all of the setbacks where we died. This is a lot of fun. I don't have a, like, clean and elegant way to end the stream. I forgot to even make a stream ending screen. I've got I've got this I can't talk while I'm in those. I've got a starting screen, I've got a BRB screen, I forgot to make an ending screen. Whatever. Yeah, that's fair point, fair point. And I don't think I need an ending screen. I know a lot of streamers do that, but like, whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed my kind of like UI frame that I made by like mushing together a bunch of Daggerfall UI. That was kind of fun to make. All right. Oh yeah, there's this microphone. Thanks. Yeah, it's so it is a Fifine Ampli game. I forget the name of the specific model. It's the one that looks like this. With that shape, the tripod, the filter there, is oh no, Arlen called me a nerd. How devastating. How will I ever recover from this? Oh yeah, the Fifine Ampli game, whatever model this is, they're still selling it. I've got a few filters from OBS for like, not much though. There's like a noise filter and that's really about it. But this thing, it's like 30 or $40 US for this microphone. It gets a really good sound. So if you're looking for a microphone, this is actually like, I mean, it's not like super high quality professional sound, but it's really good for what it costs. Yeah, the chat log, um, that was. I figure some people might want to be watching the stream full screen, and also some people might want to be watching it full screen after the fact. So having that embedded in the video I thought would be good. Also, I was gonna have space because I wanted my camera not overlapping the game anyway. So I figured, yeah, chat panel there. Hardest part of that was getting it lined up in OBS, but I'm glad y'all enjoy it. Yeah, I guess I should just end the stream then. Thanks all for tuning in. It was really great seeing y'all here. I had a lot of fun and I'm definitely gonna be streaming more. Good night or good afternoon or good evening or all of whatever time of day it is. Bye bye. Have a nice day, everyone. I guess I don't know how I'm ending this. I'm trying to get my cursor over to my OBS screen. Okay. Bye.